Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Grounded. We're headed back up this way, mostly because I need to get some items. Here we go. Kill a ladybug. Nice. Ooh, I got a ladybug's head. That's nice. I believe that's an uncommon item. And I'm going to want that. To patch up with a bandage. Awesome.
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
Alright. So yeah, the reason I'm headed back up here though is mostly because one I want to make sure I check this old anthill, because I don't recall if I did. I think I did not. And second, I want to go and head up into the pond real quick. I've learned about where some of the resources are up there. Just a few of them. But there's a few things up there I want to grab because I believe they will give us a considerable help in, well, where we're heading into the hedge and all that. Oh, that actually reminds me, I just want to check. Yeah. This place is huge. There's so much area we have not covered. Let's see, do I have a normal torch first I should use?
Fiat Lux!
I'm not sure what he just said. Pretty sure that was some form of statement, though. Probably in relation to, I don't know, a game or something. Or a show in the universe. Alright. That's good. Yeah, I don't. That's a good sign. We probably haven't been in.
Those soldier ants mean business.
Because I do believe there are some resources in here we have not. Yeah. I probably should have come in with some proper armor on for blending in. I did not bring my full suit though, but that's okay. Because I should be able to handle myself here. It's an old anthill, and so it's not as crazily guarded as the other one. That should allow me to just come in here, do a quick search. It's also nowhere near as big as the other one, I believe. One down. It's also a decent excuse for me to come in here to just to get more resources. Out of the ants anyhow, because I know I'm gonna want more pieces later. Alright, another color scheme. Okay, and I believe that's an area I can drop down to from going down through the area up above. From the, from where the, oh, it's level 2, okay, can't do anything with that. But I believe that is below the maple, not maple, the oak lab. Okay, looks like that's it for the goodies down here I can grab right now. Still, a few useful pieces, and a new color scheme. So that is worth the trip, I believe. Yeah. Alright, let's head on out.
Ant spotted.
And I don't need that anymore. We're going to head up here. I do have that. Okay, good. Swap that and that. I do need to get some water here pretty quick. Oh, that's one of the things I also need to come over here for. The gnats. For this I should probably swap to the spear. It'll work better, I believe. So yeah, if you ever want to get gnat products, just wait until nightfall, and then come up here and get to work. Because there will be dozens of
I
them.
spy.
I already had them. This and you. Great. Alright, kill gnats was one of my quests, I guess.
I'm holding raw science in my hands.
Hi Crow. Please don't mind me. Just gonna go to town on these gnats because that way I don't have to come up here and get more gnat pieces for a long time.
God, I swear these gnats have peat scents.
No, my inventory's full. What? Oh, I forgot
I
that
could use something to
gnats
drink.
have meat. Drop, 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 drop. I want the fuzz. I don't care about the meat as much. Though it will be handy to have some of that for later, maybe. I can just drink this.
Don't even need to boil it.
There we go. 2 drinks. Gets that. Oh, hey. A burgle flag, huh? I was walked right past that. Alright, that's something I'll have to keep an eye out for. Because where there's one, there's probably more. I am here to murder you. And steal your fuzz. Alright, it looks like we've cleared out the majority of the gnats here. If I hit that one, it'll just fall down where I don't find it. So, we move on now beyond this point. Catch up a little bit. I do have to be a little careful here. Mostly because there's some wolf spiders in there. And they may have come out, or be coming out. Yeah, they're awake. Okay. Yep. I was hoping I could sneak in and they would not be in there, but yeah. Not so much luck in that direction.
Oh, poor guy's got allergies.
Okay, running away from there. Next stop, the pond. So, cool thing, you can actually scoop up these as well. Though, if you scoop these things up, you can't scoop up other stuff. Like, I can't scoop up water and soda at the same time. I have to drink the soda
Yes, I
in order to
can
scoop up
go
water.
inside this can.
Hey, there's another. Alright. Let's just smashed it. Wrong button. Don't want to pop the bubbles of soda. There we go. So I suppose juice would be better for me. I don't think soda does a lot for my water anyway. I believe juice is better at that, so we're just gonna swap that out. Oh. Okay, but our main goal for coming over here is to dive into this mess. Just to get a few types of resources that I know we can get here, that I know we will need. I do not have the right materials. I don't have a better axe for that. to figure out how to make a better axe. I don't think I know how to do it. But there are some materials in here we can get, which will be helpful. One is algae. I believe I needed that as part of my supplies for making whatchamacallit, one of the acorn pieces.
Taking a look. New one for the bestiary.
Water boat. Okay, so there. Oh, hello. Koi fish. I have a suspicion I should avoid you. Because you're big, and I am very small. And you're coming this way. Okay, please don't. I feel like not getting eaten today. Thank you very much. Cool thing, you can only use certain weapons underwater, by the way. So, like, I can't use my big super ant club. I can use the spear, though. Your little tadpole, I just need you for research purposes. Hi there, fishy fishy. Yeah, you stay over there. I don't feel like getting eaten. There's so many things in here, though, that I do want to get, that I'm going to have to work away from that fish problem first before I try and get the lily pads. Underneath them, we should find some resources we can get. Yes, lily pad wax. I need that as well for a number of projects. Just gonna, yeah, let's stay away from Mr. Koi there. Somewhere in here there is a lab as well, I believe. There was a pond lab, after all. Tadpole. Or why are you following? Please don't. Please don't follow me. I don't want to die. It's bad enough trying to swim around and find things in here without you trying to. There we go. Tons of wax. Excellent. I needed that. That is exactly what I wanted. Go. Alright, I think we're loaded up on wax and algae now. That will give us a lot of research options. There's a number of things that I think I need to get a dagger in order to harvest in here in the water. But that's also another thing I need to work on building. And I should build a loom as well. Because I want more. I need to start making silk rope. Which I need to get spiderweb for, but spiderweb's easy to get. What I need, then, I should also make a better canteen so that I can get more grub hide, because now I can make Canteen Plus, which is a better canteen. It can hold 4 instead of 2. I don't believe my current canteen can do that. Alright. Spider parts. We're not gonna get that right now. That's something I might be able to make later once I've gone to a few other areas. I don't know where to get spider fangs, so I've never gotten those. Alright. Roasting spit. Yep. But yeah, we need a spinning wheel, which means clay, ant parts, acorns. I could get most of this stuff, and I believe I know a few spots where I can get clay. Let's go this way. Duck into the lab real quick, maybe? Good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hi. Rub. How
Taking
about
a
you?
look. Got one.
Yeah, haven't done that yet for one. And there we go. Grub hide. I need more of that. Sometimes by breaking webs you get some webbing. That's good. You need.
I'm
What
holding
if
raw
I were
science in my hands.
to hit
What does it
this?
even mean?
Alright, spiderlings are good sources of webbing. Hi there. Oh, hi, you're a wolf spider. That's bad for my health. Look how many hit points. Oh, there's two of them. Aha. One, I might have stood a chance. Two, no. No. Let's respawn at a field station. The nearest field station I had researched. Alright, discovered was all the way over here. I need to find more I need to find more of those in easier to reach places. We'll just run over, grab my backpack, and run away. Yeah, well. Candy dispenser. I haven't gotten close enough to discover that yet. I don't have a tool to break those yet. Those need a level 2 hammer, I believe. Okay, anything else in this area we can work on right now? Level B. Get off of the...
I thought I lost you. Big spider, be careful.
There we go. Much better.
Ow, poison.
Alright. That's enough carelessness on my part. Where is this structure they'd find me to find? There you are. Okay. This is what I was trying to locate. There's a file in here. Poor Sarah with her little red bite mark. If she hadn't come to me, I wouldn't have even known. Oh, her sad eyes as she scowled over, cradling her tiny arm. Daddy, Daddy, there's something nasty in the roots of the oak tree, she whimpered. The tangle's much too small to be explored as a full man, begged to be investigated in small form. But why did I go at night, in the dark? Why did I choose a creepy, foggy backdrop to see what I just saw? And what is this feeling that I feel now, other than my heart still racing, that feeling beyond erector peli turning my skin to that of a goose, beyond raising my hair, or a shiver down my spine? It's more like my skin is resigned to the thought of being removed, and the meat beneath that cowers in fear of being exposed to the crisp autumn air. The meat pulls my skin tight, like a cowering child under a blanket, hiding from ghosts and werewolves at the edge of the bed. The bones feel sorry for the meat, for the cold winds would be so brief. Yet a worm sucked from a hook, it would all vanish into that drooling maw in the blink of an eye, and then my own unblinking eyes would rattle in their dark little sockets above my shivering jaw. A quivering stack of brittle bones collapses and scatters in a howling breeze. The feeling is terror, I guess. But what can one do? Like the gray wolves of Yellowstone, these apex predators are an essential cog in a well-oiled machine. Remove the wolves and the elk run wild and strip the land. Goodbye flora turns into goodbye fauna. One simple change can disrupt the entire ecosystem. Just leave them alone and they'll leave you alone. Right? Talking about the wolf spiders, which have very much been tearing me apart. Okay, fiber bandage efficiency. I'd want to get that. Thank you. That will help in a number of ways. While we're here, let's get this researched. I believe this will uncover some new armor options. Oh, and the level 2 axe. Excellent. That is what I was hoping for, because I very much wanted that. Ladybug stuff. Yeah, okay. Repair glue. Good. That gives me a few options to work with. Now then, back towards retrieving my original backpack lost. Grab some foam over here. Ooh, that's a lot of grubs. Alright. Pass up this opportunity. Where'd the other one go? I saw another one. I know I did. Saw the ground moving. Oh well. Keep on running, running, running. Keep on running, running along.
No water filtration tablets needed. I hope all my things are still here.
Let's leave that. Okay, I gotta drop. Let's drop this, or consume that.
Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
What else do I not want? Yeah, let's drop that. Not consume it.
Right? Hey, Fid.
Now I've got everything I want. And I don't have any of those, but I do need some food anyway, so let's eat that. These bars do seem to heal quite a bit, which is handy. Yeah. I'm not so concerned over you.
Help! I'm stuck!
Come back here so I can guard. Heal up again. There we go. You're done. You're done. Should grab this while I'm here. Alright. What are my stats looking like? I need to head back to my campuses. What the? For some reason that was not connecting the way I expected. Okay, they have quite the charge. Another one down. Interestingly, I find it funny that the ladybugs aren't aggressive initially until you attack them, because in reality, ladybugs are known for eating other bugs and the like.
Choke it down, Pete.
They aren't exactly nice, gentle critters as far as the animal kingdom is concerned. Ladybugs are very dangerous, in fact, for other bugs at times. Sure, there's some exceptions to it, of course. I believe there's a wasp type that actually uses ladybugs, like specializes in fighting and killing ladybugs and using them for to feed its larvae or something along those lines. Alright, tadpole meat done. New level up. Fin flops, bubble helmet, slime lantern, firefly headlamp. Okay, learning some new things. We should learn this. Stuff net, yep, okay. And let's learn green machine. Not sure what that does. Not gonna worry about it just a second. Craft a pebblet dagger and other things. Craft a fin flops as well. Fin flops we aren't gonna be able to make anytime soon. We have to get some various items from underwater critters that I'm not currently committing to. What the? I've never seen one of those before. What is that? A snail? Oh. Alright.
Taking a look.
Is this a snail or just a snail shell? This seems odd. Okay, never mind. It's just a snail shell. Doesn't seem to be a craftable item. Very strange. I don't think I've ever seen that before. The number of things you can just easily miss in this game because of how many things are just lying around. If you happen to walk down a different path than the one you have to walk down to see a thing, you could easily just walk right past several things. Various items. Alright. Good, that part's... Let's place some more of these.
Hey, Mr. Ant.
I need to... pause this, stack that, so that I can take that and place another one. Alright, that'll be super handy later for a number of things. We should cook up some food. Only cook 3 at a time. Working on that. Make sure the ants keep their distance. Because the ants will steal my food. I have learned this. Alright. Go in here. And now this. So apparently collector, spider fang dagger, insect bow. So level 2 bow, some other things. Nothing learned from that, right? Because that's one of the things I already learned from when I leveled up. Ice you. Head out. Anyone else want to die? Me? No? No? We all learned our lesson? How did you get stuck in my... Oh, I'm not going to hit you because if I do, I'll hit it. break my own stuff trying to get you out of there. Doesn't seem to be doing you any harm, so whatever. Might be even safer there than normal. Alright, let's store this. Okay, that stores a bunch of good stuff. That. Gonna just eat one of these to heal up.
Just pretend it's
Consume
beef jerky.
attack. For me. Okay. Yeah, that gives us a lot of stuff to work with. Not gonna be making the spider fang dagger anytime soon, because once again, need spider fangs and spider venom. Probably means I have to kill a wolf spider, I'm guessing. Insect axe, though.
Aphids,
That
they're
I
just
should make.
lollipops.
Ooh, I need bombardier parts. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out where those are and get those. And I need more silk. But this is workable. I have the ladybug pieces now. That one needs spider fang pieces. I have to figure out what to do with that. Explosive. Okay. I have to deal with some other fungus infected, it looks like. Steal some red ant eggs. I know where to get the ant eggs. Not sure if I'm ready for that. A repair tool. I mean, I can make it. I might as well. Just so I have one. Pebblet dagger. Handy tool for harvesting aquatic flora or for defending oneself against underwater fauna. Alright, that seems important. I should build that. Slime lantern. Useful for exploring the murky depths. Oh, a light source that works underwater. I don't know where to get eelgrass, though. I'm guessing that's something I can harvest now that I have use as a distraction for larger predators, like koi fish. I'm betting the slime lantern will be useful if I need to see better underwater at some point. But that is going to take some time. Alright, armor-wise, what can we make? Ladybug. I need berry leather. That means I need to go to the hedge, because that's where berries are. Okay, a lot of things need berry leather. So I need to go harvest berries. I don't know where to get iridescent scales or glow glue from. Well, glow glue is probably from fireflies, but I have to get better at killing those. Sunken bone, probably something from the pond. For now, let's work on flower petals. Those either. Acorn chestplate and berry chunks. Once again, okay, still need to go get some things from over there. I can make the leg plates now, though. That's great. So,
Feeling
leg
a little safer now.
and where did my? It's gonna bug me. Put that over there with that. Put that on, and let's see what it takes for repair. Make some rope. That working. I believe I mentioned in the previous video, there is a lot of grinding at times, where it's just, alright, well, now I need more of these resources. And now I need more of these resources. And now I need more of these resources. But that said, I'm still really enjoying this game. A lot of games, when there's so much grinding, it gets bogged down. And I find myself not enjoying the game. This one, on the other hand, seems to keep things going well enough that I'm okay with it. Let's just get a bunch of that put together. I know I'm gonna want it. Okay. That's there, that's there. Store that for now. Okay. Bullet dagger. I could probably upgrade that. And I don't mind working better for the time being. Then should have the materials now to make a better. I'll use those. That's being worked on. Where did it go? Canteen Plus. I need one more grub hide. Not quite enough. Oh well. Store that, store that, store that. Don't really need to carry that around with me for now. Yeah, right. I don't want to put food in here and have the ants go after it if they decide to. That's there, that's there. We got that. Alright.
Nice and clean.
Water. Thankfully, this area is good for water. And the reason it's good to... Get my water again. I'm careless. Pushing the wrong buttons. The reason it's good to have a upgraded canteen to
Ant
carry
spotted.
forward is because you go through the supplies really quick. Alright, more ladybug parts for later. Good. It's all coming together. This will be good for building a bunch of junk I'll want later. Take some of these with me. I believe there was a thing I remember from playing with my kids that I'll want to over the hedge. That good, that's good. Oh, the other thing I should make on here. What does this do? Boost your stamina recovery rate? Huh. I'm gonna have to start using those more often. For now, though, what I want is medical. Bandages. 1 and 1 now. Good. That's very handy. They come in stacks of that. Of 5, so done. That will help me as well. Now I think it's time to make a trip down towards this Hedge lab area. The area, the tech chip is way over here, but there's a reason we have to go in here first. Okay, I think we got everything we want. Everything's set, everything's set. I think we're as equipped as we're going to be. Let's save. And go. I noticed there aren't as many dewdrops later on in the day, and part of that is because I think they form like overnight, but I also think it's because partly because from bugs and other things knocking the grass and knocking them down, but also because maybe the sunlight gets rid of them. Giant hot dog. Okay.
Where there's one spiderling, there's bound to be more of them.
Alright, there's a spider nest. Here.
Brave adventurers strode forth, approaching the mouth of the foreboding cave. What horrors awaited within?
That is a spider nest. That probably means mommy or daddy is not far off. I should run. Especially since I believe that is a wolf spider.
Guys, look! It's an original 1982 yoked girth action figure. Well, some of them, anyway.
Okay. That's the thing. Anything inside it? No. Anything else around here we can do? I'm curious if there's anything hidden around it. Because there probably is.
Firefly, nature's lantern.
Yeah, the problem with fireflies is they fly, which is going to make fighting one tricky. So my current bow setup is not strong. Now I gotta find bombardier beetles. Well, I'll have to. If I remember right, there were some bombardier beetles down in this direction, but I'll have to go there sometime to find them. Now we're heading into this pond or puddle. For us, it's a small lake. Oh, there's a bombardier beetle right there. All right. So I have to be careful.
Bombardier beetle,
because
put on your peepers.
They use an acid attack, which is really bad for. They're immune to it. Right. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. Hi there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ow, 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 ow. Get the bombardier beetle. The wolf spider is a problem. Did I lose it? I think I did. Ooh, it's going to kill me with the poison. Okay. Well, my bombardier beetle is being murdered from the looks of it. Okay. Unfortunately, that used up a lot of my basic healing. Super quick. For the love of Pete.
I've been poisoned.
I got away from it. This is why I shouldn't explore at night. It's just bad for my health.
Might up ahead. The goblin of the backyard.
That's
You know what
nice.
they
The
say?
goblin
A foolish
should maybe keep the wolf
is the
spider busy, and that would
hobgoblin
make
of
me
little
happy.
mites.
Wish I knew where that bombardier beetle died. I would love to grab it to pieces. Oh, we're in the head. Huh. Ran in the right direction. Okay, this is good. Hedge ascent. Nice. Well, this is looking promising.
The Kinder Science lab modules have not held up as well as anticipated. I thought hiding these lab units in the hedge would provide a bit of protection from my rampaging children. But it appears not even the sanctuary of these leaves can protect my work from an errant flingman disc.
So,
The subsequent breaches in the lab structures have invited all manner of arachnid invaders to wander in. My plan is to recalibrate the tasty bots for defensive action. A stopgap solution, to be sure, but I've no time for repairs, not when I'm so close to unlocking the mysteries of raw science.
okay, so this is a good spot. What do I need for a lean-to? Cloverleaf and sprigs. Should maybe set up a lean-to out here just as a fallback point. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ah. Berry. Yes. For the love of Pete, why are
Giant
you
spider!
camping my
Nothing to be worried about.
lab spot? I didn't know you guys were over here. I did not realize that there were wolf spiders in this area. Okay, grab some resources while I'm over here. I just want to build a lean-to so I can set up a respawn point. I just need a clover. I think I saw some right here. Yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. Still wish I knew where that bombardier beetle had been and where it died. Because I would really, really like to have gotten its pieces. Got some clay. I should have here as well. So I know I'll need more of it. Alright. Daylight's coming, so that's good. That means the wolf spiders should chill out a bit and maybe go camp out somewhere else. Where was I? I ran into that bombardier beetle. I really need those parts for a number of projects. So I kind of...
Hey, Fid.
Oh, that sucks. Just broke. That was good. Okay. Wait, nope, it broke too before I drank it. There. Thought I got it.
Don't even need to boil it.
Without jumping. Without dropping it down. Okay. We were here. Bombardier beetle was not here. Was in this general area though. We were continuing along. This feels like a spider nest. Grubs. Yep, there's a spider coming back to its nest. Okay, great. Ah, there was a thing for killing grubs. Great. Also. Okay, now I have enough grub hides once I get back to base, though, to rebuild... to build a better canteen. This is close to where we had the encounter with the bombardier.
Bombardier beetle early warning system has positive contact.
Alright, there's two of them. That is more than I'm with. One's sleeping. Where's your dead bud? Only you should. Yeah. Larva? Okay. This place has too many... Oh, there are too many hostiles in this area. Okay, forget the bombardier beetles for now. We will, east out. I'll just go explore the hedge. I know I can get some good stuff out of there, and though this is great, there's good resources over there, I am not ready to kill all the things I need to kill in order to get those resources, though.
Not bad.
Okay. I recommend make sure you have at least a few dandelion pieces before you come up here, because you will be doing a lot of running around in the trees, and if you fall out, you'll want to use a dandelion branch to save yourself from falling to death. I learned that the hard way. I forgot here anything good. I should probably actually learn this cooking thing. Oh, that's another thing I learned. You may remember the ant queen down in the really active anthill. There are a few things I learned in my game with my kids that if you go over to it, then there's an interaction option, and you can feed it certain things. I don't remember what those things were exactly off the top of my head, but there were food items, specific food items you could make that you could then feed to it to gain favor with the ants and get something out of the deal. Not 100% sure on how that would work. That's what it seemed to be, though. Alright, there is a lot of stuff up here. As you can see, there are a lot of berries, but I'd have to, like, knock them down. There we go. Get stuck on that. There we go. I do not want to fall out of the tree. Yeah, I'd have to knock the berries out of the bush onto the ground where I could actually eat them. Yep, there goes down below. I'll see if I strong hit it, whether it would just knock it into pieces and I could grab them before it fell. Alright, zip line. Zip lines are a thing, and they are all over. You can drop off early, which is very handy. That's a lot of good raw science. That's some good raw science, that is. Alright, I need to start. Looks like there's a lot of places to go here. See a spot over there I want to get to. How do I see a lot of spider leak nests as well, which is not ideal. Okay, that comes down here. Go this way? Yeah. Whee! Shoot! I pushed the wrong button. I did not use the respawn at field station. I did not push the respawn, pull out a dandelion piece and drift down button. I pushed the whoops, panic, fall and died button. Alright, we are gonna go grab that before we continue. Yeah, wow, we covered a lot more ground than I thought. Oh well, at least we get to grab some berries while we're over here. Boom, 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 boom. We were all the way over here. We're at some major ground.
I hope all my things are still here.
Oh, hey, the dandelion. Oh, it's like the game's going, yeah, maybe use that next time. No one said the game didn't have a sense of humor. Alright. Slurp that down. Thank you. Alright, once more into the trees. Or shrubs, bushes, whatever these are. I know my way at least. I wonder if there's any gear I could make that would make traversing some of this place easier. Oh well. For now, I don't know. Jump over this. These mushrooms are very handy for climbing. Go over to here. Also, the fact that all this is here suggests that the... Oh, hey, there's a door there. Hello. I walked right past you. So, what's in here?
Verbal transcription unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it a wonder that the Burgle Mark IVs never caught on. Even before the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. All solved with you Mark IVs, not to mention your most excellent mustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
Alright, pretest notes, Hedge observation unit. Frequent spacer use is putting a drain on cell volume supplies. Recalibrate the surveyor system to focus on needed components. Save new location profile and upload to TZT units 0, 9, and 17 for extraction. Results: failure, numerous system errors, unknown interference during the scanning process, likely radio waves of some sort. Possible sources: neighbor, Bill Henderson. 2. The kids, Inspector Hackett walkie-talkie set. 3. Ominence. I believe Ominent was his former employer.
I got the science.
Increased radio wave interference in the yard. Isolating a single source unsuccessful. Interference uses a broad, roving spectrum of frequencies. Wrote code to alter surveyor frequency every 5 seconds. Keep it hidden from this mysterious static. Results: success. Surveyor system reboot complete. TZT units not used for guard duty have received the profile upload and are currently en route to their harvest targets in the yard. Notes: TZT units used for field acquisition are showing increased signs of wear and tear, rust being the most prevalent. 19 unknown radio signals were spied during reboot process. Points of origin were not at fixed locations. The rules out the kids and Mr. Henderson. All signs point to Omni. Increased security protocols on all lab facilities, installing biometric scanners where needed. Switch. Surveyor scanner. Alright, that should be helpful. Okay, power on! There we go.
Scabby. Surveyor connection established. Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials.
Alright, so
Visit
materials
additional
analyzed.
stations to expand the survey network.
Okay, so we get a good view from up here. Some dandelions that are not in puffy form. Got a can. We got a lot of water. I wonder if there's anything on that little island over there. Roses over there. I haven't been to those. Milk carton. I think that's the pond right there. There's the oak tree. I haven't been up to any of those areas. See more berry bush. Looks like there's a upper area there that I'll get to. I love the views they give in this game. Alright, I think that's it for this building. But this is not the lab. This is just a piece of lab. Alright, let's keep moving over to that one. Again, let's try this once more. Hopefully without falling off this time. Alright, this is looking more promising. There are a lot of spider bits. Let's go up to this first. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, almost fell. Slipped a little bit. Zipline anchor. Blocked. Connection blocked. That one's open. Blocked, blocked, open. Well, guess we connect to that one. Alright, connected. It says already connected. I don't know what that's about. I do need some of this to put it together. Build a connection between two zipline anchors. Part of me wants to go that way, but I want to hit that lab door now first. Why did that door open? There's a little spiderling in there. And there's more zip lines over that way. Nope.
Where there's spiderling, there's spiderlings.
Hello, free bits of webbing.
For so long, I have felt taunted by the spiders of the yard. Climbing, crawling, skittering with the greatest of ease. Oh, and how they delight in violating my workspace. I can't take a single step without getting stuck in their confounded webbing. I'm wasting daylight, running, climbing, surviving, traversing this
respawn
broken
point.
lab. The entire
Never did
yard
set up a
now
actual.
has become untenable. But perhaps my spider friends hold the key to my problems.
Yeah, I never did actually get around to setting up a lean-to, because I got distracted by falling out of bushes and things like that. But it looks like we found a place I can set as a spawn point here, which is good. That'll make coming back here easier if I die, while trying to explore this mess. Now then, where were we? That zipline was up this way. Can I knock this down without... Nope, got away. Alright, well, let's knock some berries down anyway, and we're done. Nice thing is, you don't have to go up to the head of these zip lines to zip line on them. Do it from wherever. I don't know where we got this thing to zip line with from. That is a whole mystery I have no answers to. Alright, where's this going? This is something I never explored in my kids' game. Well, that looks cool and all, but I feel like I'm gonna fall trying to get to this. This is not the branch. This is the branch I need. What type of berries are these anyway? Those are mosquitoes.
Taking a look. Mark that one off the list.
I don't like that. There's a Burgle flag up there. Great. Burgle, are you trying to get me killed? Because, I think it's working. There's a golden tooth. Well, we just at a respawn point, so... should I try it? I gotta try it, right?
Giant mosquito! If only we had a bag of water and some pennies. Scientific breakthrough.
Aha, got you a little stuck here, huh? Ow. Come on, recover. I don't like that you keep... Oh, gaining hit points. Or gaining in redness while you drain me. Okay, well maybe if I take cover under here for a minute. Oh, ow. Okay, heal up. Ah, they got me. I almost took out one of them. Respawn. That should pop me back here. I can get back up there easily. Alright. So my mistake was I did not prepare my healing properly. Let's put this here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, my equipment's a bit damaged. Gotta remember that. Anything to repair that with. That's something else I gotta remember. Equipment repair is important. I gotta pay more attention to when my equipment is getting beaten to a pulp.
I'm flying!
Because it seems to make a big difference if my equipment is working or not, as to whether or not I can survive this sort of thing. Now then, that's there. Biggest thing would be if I could get my backpack. Again, that would be the best.
I thought I lost
Didn't
you.
see that there. Okay, ow. I hate that you guys are healed yet. That is annoying. Also. Oh, now there's 3 of you. Well, that's annoying. Pete was exsanguinated by a mosquito.
We had a good run.
I think my equipment needs to get repaired before I can really fight them. So I'm going to do a quick run-in, grab my stuff, try to activate the flag, and just call it good and then get out. I think that's my best approach. Fighting them is... fighting all 3 of them is not going to work. If I could get 1 or 2 of them off at a time into like a corner, I'd have a better chance of things. Yep. Okay, you guys can interrupt me doing that. That's good to know.
I hope all my things are here.
Okay, learning.
Things always break on me.
Yeah, all my equipment's busted up. This is bad for my health. Also, the crows around here, apparently. I feel really unsafe with that. Suspecting that it might, one of these days, decide to eat me. I have to get that backpack before I go, though. Ooh, you are right there. Would you get rid of the mosquitoes for me, please? That would be great. You could just eat them. It would make my life much easier. Oh, grab it.
Right. Left.
Alright, we're just going to eat our way out of here. And that's why you want to bring the,
Taking a look. New one for the bestiary.
I don't know where the bees are coming around to. But that's why you want to bring a few other things with you. The overall layout of some of that is very handy.
Aphid.
Okay, that is purely food. That does not heal me at all. That is good to know that that is worthless. as far as healing goes, like other foods were. Actually good for something. Alright, lesson of this is mosquitoes suck, and this hedge is a bigger place than it initially seems. Anything new here to research? No. And I don't have the necessary components to repair my things. The repair tool is not for repairing equipment, it's for repairing certain other things we can find and interact with, from what I know of it. So we're moving on. However, that for some reason there's a little spot on that ledge that... Are you okay, Bee? You don't seem okay. That's okay. I'm not okay either. I keep getting myself killed. Being a bit careless about my well-being. It's a good thing we've got a cloning device or something going on. Because if I was on my own and just like one life only, this would not be a long-lasting situation. Alright, first we're going to go in here and
Nice and clean.
Then we are going to continue our quest along here. While I may not be equipped for a lot of things, I should be okay to continue my explorations in this direction for the time being. That's what I mean. That is a frisbee.
When you're off to the beach or a day at the park,
And scan spider
doesn't
link.
matter the time, because it glows in the dark. You can leave your toys home, except for just one, because you can't leave your fling man.
That looks like a bad place for me to even consider going.
Never
I'm
leave
not
your fling
going
man.
there right now. I am nowhere near to deal with something that can make a web like that. Even if my equipment wasn't currently broken and beat up. Okay, I think that deals with those. Yeah, I'm not going up there. The way we need to go is this way anyway, I believe, so we're just gonna keep on moving. Keep on keeping on. That looks like another lab piece over there. I don't see anything else. There's some machine down there. I didn't walk into that walking in the
Holding
door.
raw science in my hands. What does it even mean?
Hedge Lord? Hedge Lord. Refreshing and nutritious lowers the rates of both hunger and thirst. Okay, that sounds good. Is there anything in there I can deal with? No.
Today, Trudy
Bandit?
asked, or rather insisted, I take a break from my work for family day. I'll admit the argument that preceded my reluctant agreement was one for the ages. She just doesn't understand how important the work is. But in the end, all was not lost. As fate would have it, our little trip to Storm and Beach's Wake Park has given me fresh inspiration. A particular attraction spurred a zipline over an undulating pool filled with sun-baked tubers. Basking in the light of the cruel sun that baked them like red raisins. But I digress. It was the zipline that captured my imagination. Such an elegant solution to my problems in the hedge. When we got home, it was straight back to work. After another argument, of course.
This guy seems to have some issues with work obsession. I mean, it's good to love your work and all that, but don't neglect your family, man. Okay, been there. Looks like we're getting up into a higher area of the hedge. Where that looks like the main lab. Also, that looks like a whole lot of broken pieces of said main lab lying around on the ground as well. It seems the lab has seen much better days. Where are we on the map? Yep, we're getting much closer to our chip as well. Cool, cool. Probably a good sign. There are a lot of spiderlings and other various things going around in there. That looks like it's going to be all sorts of dangerous. Let me make sure I'm equipped. Swap that for that. Let's swap those for that, because those will heal me, the other thing won't. I don't want you to raw grub meat. Let's actually drink this. I mean, I don't have to focus as much on all of that. Hedge lab. First off, that is a big piece of science. Nice. There's a lot of science lying around. There's a lot of raw science lying all over the place. Okay, door system. Research data room. Is that room? Invalid password. Okay, so I gotta find a password.
Early test runs on the zipline system have produced mixed results. Prices on steel cable are ridiculous, so I've been forced to proceed with my original idea, spider thread. I'm using web samples from my unwanted guests, with a few clever alterations, of course. Things were going well until Sarah threw yet another toy into the hedge. I swear that the lost city of Atlantis might be found beneath the roots of this blasted bush. I told them both, no baseballs, no flingman discs, no more throwing. I'll need to find a way to strengthen the zip lines, and I've forbidden the children from playing in the yard, temporarily, of course. Dinner will be, I would say, awkward, I suspect.
Definitely sounds like he is not very good at understanding. Trust me, you're not gonna avoid this problem of them destroying things in the yard. What is this? A workbench? But it's a fancy one. Can it build things I can't build otherwise? I don't see any differences right off. Berry leather, I do need to make that eventually. But for now,
Slowly, my torments come together into one ingenious solution. After trying countless materials, I finally found something to fix my zipline problem. While the bonding formulas were complex to say the least, I've successfully fused the web ropes with raw science. Once again, it proves to be the key. The new ropes are miraculously soft, but have the tensile strength of forged steel. I've dubbed my new creation Zippy Fiber. Just think of the practical applications.
Dental floss.
Oh, only something without gums would suggest that. The This is not some trifle to pick parsley between trips to the periodontist.
I will take your word for it, Dr. Tully.
Alright. Piece torn of paper. This one says 58. Okay. Piece of paper. This looks worrisome. Whatever that is in there. Got a zip line down over there, but I should open this door. What's up? Thanks for the science. And thanks for killing a spider. Alright, we are going to heal up.
Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
Aphid figurine. Doesn't come up as an item. That's interesting. New mutation? Alright. There is a lot to this lab setup. Alright, I think I want to go up there. Let's wait. Let's explore it down here first. Alright. There's something cool over there, and another piece of a puzzle. That is sealed. I'll find a way in. You guys look like you're having issues. This looks
A
like
scientific breakthrough.
a lower entrance exit that I can probably reach from the ground. Cool. That'll make getting in and out a lot easier. There's a bunch of stuff down there, but it's also getting dark. I probably don't want to be outside. It's bad enough in here. There's a golden molar. Alright, well, I guess we're going down after. Somehow I slipped through a crack. There's another molar. There's molars left and right down here. And I have no tool to break them with. That, I believe, leads... now that I've unlocked that
I'm
area.
trapped.
Verbal transcription unit 89.10.5. Order number 20.
Burgle, did you organize my research notes on the material properties of the hedge berries as I directed?
Of course. Well, no.
Good. Wait. Explain.
I have logged 110,437 different algorithms for organization and compiled them into an alphabetical list. That menu is being printed now and should be ready for review in approximately 12 weeks. After that is complete, I will be able to organize your research notes based on the algorithms you select.
Did it again.
Well, let me know when
Apparently
it's done.
there's a gap there that I'm not seeing. Alright, I have a way to do this. Remember, right? Should be able to climb up this way. There's that tooth. Ah, there's the gap I was walking through. Okay. Well, I need to get over to there. So. What's up, bot? Get me. Your science. Milk molar. Nice. Also barbarian. And that is important. Any other research notes or items? Anything cool? Looks like I have to get down from here by going through here. Alright, not much of a fall. And it looks like I can easily get back up through here. There we go. That's much better. What's up? We went through there. Been through there. Have not gotten in there yet. I think it's time to head up here. Right. Regain some energy in case there's a fight. What is in here? Cloverleaf bits. Lots of stems. Lots of grass plants. This would be great if I had any intention of building a base up here, which I do not. Dry grass chunks. Alright, I'll grab some of those. Acorn bits. Don't really need acorn bits right now. Sap, I could use a bit. Brittle marble, brittle quartz, I'll take those. Plant fiber, rope. Okay, got some goods. I can work with that. Let's drop off here, because otherwise they'll just take me down to there and that one. Could run around on the outside of this place for a bit, but I see nothing that would help me out here. This looks better. So drop in. Yellow. Well, why yellowed by half of an illegible character? Or followed by half of an illegible character. Got it. Oh, yeah, we can have this scan for a whole lot of stuff. Okay. That's great. Very handy. Should we try it on something? Acid gland. Survey. Ah. Okay, so now if I just go into my map. So these are areas where I could possibly get acid glands, I guess, which probably means a bunch of ants. Or spiders. Or various other critters that give me acid glands. Why did one of the milk molars show up there? Is that the one I collected? And I turn this off now. Does not look like it. Okay. Let's just turn that off. Now we're there. This was this door that was closed before. That's open. Good. I need to hit this area next. Wait. You see a problem? If I jump on this right now, I'll hit that berry and it will drop me. Can I knock that berry out with anything? You know, this is just a normal pebble spear, and I know I can throw it, so... There we go. I can easily replace my spear, and that works. I can swing through here without falling in.
A scientific breakthrough.
I don't like that sound. Oh, that's why there's a spider. Another scab. Ghost food. No, I'm just gonna leave you sleeping. That's down here. Alright, we found various password bits. Let's go back to the main lab and see if we can do anything with that now. Or if there's a piece somewhere I'm missing. Missed this before. Grab you. Grab you. You with me. Stack that. I'll take that with me anyway, though. Nice. See if I can research. I know one thing. Let me craft one of these into leather, and then I can scan that. Second hammer, level 2 hammer, I'm guessing. What do I need for that? Okay, leather. I need lots of berry leather, stink bug parts. That's gonna be even harder to get than the axe. The axe I can work on a lot easier than I can. Oh no, that is gonna be such a pain. All right, let's go in here and there we go. I guess that means we found all the pieces. Access granted. Duper disk. This data disk contains firmware for the Super Duper machine in the Oak Lab. Loading disks activates the machine's software and increases the raw science processing limits required for duplicating more complex objects. Alright, so it's a multiplication item.
It is likely that this will be my last log from the Hedge lab. Regrettably, the spider infestation has only worsened. Last night, I had a close encounter with a giant brood mother that shook me to my core.
Bet that's what in
Couple
that
that
is
with
in
the
that one.
strange radio signals I've been receiving, and I no longer think this facility is safe.
Virgil here. Can I start you off with a double-charred barbarian bacon burger? It's made the Roby's way.
Virgil, initiate evacuation protocols for the Hedge lab. Make sure any remaining biometric scanners and passcodes are encrypted in the mainframe.
Is that really necessary, sir?
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely necessary. We're being watched.
Okay.
A
And
super chip. I wonder how we'll get Burgle's memories off of this.
now I gotta get
I have
all
to
the way back
blow on
to
it.
the Oak Lab.
That usually solves the problem. That or flipping the console upside down. Oh, or maybe there's some little extraneous plastic tabs I need to snip off.
That was bring back some memories to references of certain items and how they work. Alright, just gonna drop some of these down onto the ground below because I need a lot of berry bits. And alright. I think it's time for me to go down and check out the ground level a bit more. Alright. Best way down would be to not jump, since I am now out of depth from all of my stumbles and falls. There's a battery up. Alright. Everything's good here. We're ready to leave. Dun 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 dun. I believe the exit was down this way. Wait. Missed the room. There you go. Alright, worth it. There's a very squished berry there.
I got the
Looks like
science.
they were studying the berry. Burgle stops this. What? Two-berry. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Is there anything I can grab? So. What if that doesn't get caught in the spider web at all? Before I left, I should have grabbed some water. You know what? It's okay. We'll be fine. Got a bit of water in the canteen, so I'm fine there. Oh, what is this?
Poison!
Well, at least I've got a respawn point not far away.
That's the end of that. Don't even need to boil it.
Yeah, not too far off. We can get back there easily. Actually, I think it's even easier for us to get back there now, right? Because we built a device. Because we unlocked the doors, there should be a area that'll help us get up to that point. I really need to grab my backpack and just get out of there. I keep getting greedy and wanting to grab more things, and that's causing most of my problems. Because I keep going, but if I grab a few more things while I'm here, I could use that, and then I overextend my abilities and get myself killed. On over to this. Through here. Cut through that. Go up here. Yep. Down and around and through. Up and through here. Not too bad now that I know where I'm going a little more thoroughly. I can just drop off here. Or along the outside of this place. Yeah, that area I believe helped me get around and about. Then over here. Hold on the giant spider over there. Back.
I thought I lost you.
Dropping. Right. Try to grab some berries before we go because I do need a lot more of this. If I want to have any hope of not having to come back here right away and still build a bunch of things, I have to grab some of these berries. And maybe not rest up. There's the spider, there's the spider. It almost sounds like they're whispering when I hear them. It's not what they're doing, but it kind of comes across that way. Alright, what is up with this berry here?
Taking a look.
Is it like is it growing or something else?
Stuck in a web.
I can please not have this problem while I'm doing this fight. Alright, well at least it's only one spider this time. What's up? How do I want to deal with you? Oh, there's my spear over there. Lovely.
Choke it down, Pete.
There we go. Spider's dead. Heal up. By a couple bandages should help. Speed that along. That's better.
Aphids, nature's lollipops.
Still such a strange statement. Right.
Ah,
Where's that spear I dropped? Right over here? I love that it has this indicator for it. I didn't expect that. Nice little way of going, by the way, you left this over here. Might want it back. I guess that could make a huge difference, though, if, like, if it was an upgraded piece of equipment, you definitely wouldn't want to lose it. That one I didn't care about because I had just, you know, thrown it together and all that. Yeah, I hadn't upgraded it at all, so it wasn't anything fancy for me to care about. Whether I lost it. But if I had, say, put several upgrades of levels of into make it damage higher and all that, I would regret using it. Okay, we are here. Here is here. Here is good. Swap that with that right now. Some more clay since it's right here in front of us. So craft fin cloth. Yeah. Don't care about that really right now. Alright, my inventory is full. Smack myself in the head with it. That very good. That's a problem. Oh, if I had a knife, I could this. Alright, well. Guess that one's not getting chopped up. Pro Feather, level 2 needed. Alright, so the feathers are something we can harvest eventually. We can harvest so many things in this game. Well, let's get back to base so I can actually work on some projects.
taking a look.
Water flea. Not strong. Alright,
Better than starving, I think.
water flea meat. Okay. Yeah, that's good. We'll just grab the one for research purposes. And now we run away.
One long schnoz, built for sniffing.
Where should I go first? Hedge Lab Breach. Alright. I gotta go up there. I should probably go over here first to drop off some resources and make some repairs. Because I'm a little squishy right now without my armor. I don't like that. Also, my weapon's about to die. Which would also be bad. You can swim so fast. I love that. Top can. Another soda, huh? Anything in here? Alright. Oh, hey, we should activate this while we're here. And already, I don't think I did this one yet.
I've thought about this in circles for days now, and I've come to a decision. It's time to restart spacer development. Ominent may not believe in it, but I know its potential. Though I must figure out how to return shrunk objects to their original size. The first step will be to address the particle transcription error. It seems almost certain that the irregularities are responsible for the failure during the demonstration. Burgle, please bring up all the lab data about the unknown particles.
Happy to be of service. Notes will be prepared and delivered to your table in 4 hours or less.
4 hours? What are the chances for less?
Delivery estimate will be prepared in 2 hours or less.
An auspicious beginning.
Seems like Burgle needs some work still. Alright, milk molars. Let's look at this. Ah, max health, max stamina, hunger, thirst, healing, max active mutations, but that requires 3. I should just get for now. I think that'll help. And mega milk molars, those are the gold ones. Max consumable stack, max resource stack, max arrow stack. Oh, that is a lot of... Some of that's some really good stuff. Let's hold off on anything here until we get Burgle his chip, because we might want to use it for stuff then. Back towards our... slightly around the giant spot. Don't mind me, just passing by. Getting tired of fighting all these spiders. There's an awful lot of them. Upside is I have a buttload of stealth, which means I can make a lot of product out of that. Oh good, we're here already.
Here comes another homing gnat.
Oh, well that missed. That missed spectacularly. I wonder how quickly the bugs respawn in this game. That's something I haven't quite determined. Like, how quickly do the bugs respawn? So, like, if I'm fighting off a bunch of bugs, like, how quickly before more of them just reappear in an area that I have to account for and deal with? Okay. That. This I need to work on so many things. Yep. Yep. That's... I don't have the bombardier parts, or I'd love to build that. Don't have... They were close to the parts for that. I can repair this at least. Anything else in here that I want to look into? Armor bits, that's for sure. I can now make a acorn chestplate. I wanted to make that for a bit.
Where'd that ant go?
Inventory. I already got the acorn other bits.
That should keep me safe. Safer.
Heavy, substantial stamina increase required to swing weapons. Alright, and major threat. But I believe they also have, yeah, that heavy armor effect. Looks like it's not going to show me because they're beat up right now. Let me store some of this. Inventory. Repair. Done. Repair. Done. Okay, with the armor repaired, you're a tough nut to crack and hard to stun. That would actually be very good. So nice. Repair. What the? Why did I? Oh, that's going to here. Repair. Just repair that while we're here. Okay. That's pretty good. Where's the container that has this one? There is a lot of stuff here to work with. Oh, I can make the better canteen now. I should do that. It's here. Canteen Plus. Craft.
Choke it down, Pete.
Oh, that was not the button I meant to push. Oh well. Small waste. Deposit. Deposit. There. That's done. And, yeah. Here's my... Oh, it's over here. I see. Works. We'll save it for now, just in case I decide I need it for something. I don't know what the likelihood of that is, but it's possible. And here, that. That's a lot of storage. That's a lot of storage. That's a lot of storage.
The nose. The nose.
One thing I want to work on first. There we go. Let's make some better ones. First, I want to improve this. There, that's the max I can get it to. What is all this? Mint glob, mighty fresh, spicy, salty, sour. Alright, I guess. Wait, mint glob. So that's probably the mint candy. So I use the candy to give my weapon special qualities eventually. Ah, okay. I don't know how that works, but alright. Let's upgrade my armor. Since I'll probably be wearing this armor for a while. Sturdy plating. And bulky or sleek? Bulky. So sleek would add to max health but give less defense and durability, while bulky would just add defense and durability. Aha. Anyway, that should make me considerably tougher to deal with. For most of my enemies and all that. Let's swap that with that. You up here. I need to construct another storage unit. Because I'm running out of space to keep storing things here. Water flea meat. Oh, I have to do some cooking, don't I? Cook. That's much better. Okay, quickly while that cooks, let me look at my options. Should make more berry leather. Alright, got an achievement for that. Good to know. And what else can I make? Could make a ladybug faceplate. Resistance, block strength, and heavy armor. Okay, so ladybugs are probably an upgraded acorn effect in a lot of cases. Acorn armor. Oh yeah, that's oh, it's a level 2 armor, that's why. Resistance is higher. Okay, I can understand why I want to start working on that. I'll build that for now. And I don't have flower petals out where to get those yet. I don't have. But I need more berry leather and flower petals in order to do anything with that. I'll have to do a raid on the. I really have to go raid that place. Right now, I'll keep my acorn stuff just for the set bonuses. And now that we've done all that, let's get over to Burgle and move on with this, with what happens when we give him one of his chips back.
No water filtration tablets needed.
Suspect as soon as this falls, it'll. Oh, nope. Okay. Falls for this one. I expected that puddle would be deep enough that when they fell in it, it would just be. Oh, it's gone. Because I think if they fall into a body of water, then they just get destroyed. And there we go. Now I've got a full canteen, ready to help me out in the long term. Should probably swap that. What's a knife?
Spider detected!
Wait, actually, no. Wait, what's my better one? Okay, it's a very fast weapon. But it doesn't do a lot of damage either. Death by 1,000 cuts type of deal. Regain. Alright, death by 1,000 cuts. Functional, but not ideal. Swap you out with this. Now that works. Small, somewhat suicidal part of me wants to test this out, but knows that it would end bad. My
wolf spider.
9 might be.
Part wolf, part spider. All venomous, all deadly.
Alright, you're awake. I see.
He's sick. Really sick. Poison. I need an antidote. Better than starving.
Well, okay. Even with better weapons and armor, this guy is insane. That is not cool. To spawn at a field station, that'll give me a much closer start. I had to try it, you know? I was also just seeing if I could steal stuff in there without it waking up, but that was asking for too much. Okay, so definitely worth finding field stations just as respawn points.
Aw, poor guy's got allergies.
Alright, I should be able to sneak in there, grab my bag, and get out.
I hope all my things are still here.
Got it, and yeah. It was worth a try. Just to see how it'd go. I'm gonna have to figure out a strategy against those spiders, so that venom is murder. Burgle! Give me your... What do you
Always
need?
happy to see a repeat customer. How can I help you today?
Give me something useful.
Huh. You made it back in one piece. How unexpected. You are more resourceful than I thought.
Don't think too much about it. I died a lot. I just seem to have an unlimited number of clones that pop up anytime I do.
Hand it over and we can see what data Dr. Tully backed up upon it.
2,000 raw science. Thank you.
Processing. Processing. This is the Hedge Super Chip. Forgive me, I forgot to mention the nasty spiders before I sent you up there. I hope they were not too much trouble. Haha.
Yeah.
Ah, I am feeling much more like myself. Take it from me, there's nothing quite like a reverse lobotomy. Thank you.
You have feelings?
Of course. Dr. Tully has included emotional programming to make me more human-like. Feelings enhance my cooking and grilling features. Every burger flip has a great deal of love put into it. Now, what is it you were wanting to know? Oh yes, the location of the other super chips. There are 4 labs throughout the yard, each with a super chip. The Hedge Lab, the Pond Lab, the Haze Lab, and the Black Ant Lab. And you have already made it through the hedge, so now on to the others. I will mark the locations of the super chips in those labs.
So I'm guessing the locations for what was
Please
on that
find
other
them
chip?
and return to me so we can figure out how to repair the spacer. Oh, before you leave, check out the new recipes in the ASL Terminal Science Shop. That could be helpful for some of the tougher challenges. Ask away,
Any
my
new questions?
friend.
Tell me about the other
Which
lab.
lab would you like to discuss?
Just learn
After
about
the Oak Lab, the Hedge Lab was the next to be constructed. Originally, we used it to observe and survey all of the wildlife and resources of the yard from a safe vantage point. After our encounters with the arachnids of the hedge, Dr. Tully's curiosity led us to experiment on spider silk, an extremely durable and strong material. The goal of our experiments there was to find other practical uses for it.
Alright, what about the
The
pond?
pond lab is, as the name suggests, located at the bottom of the Tully's koi pond. You will need to take a swim to reach it.
Oh joy.
As to the science conducted there, Dr. Tully has long had a fascination with Brussels sprouts.
Why is that?
He thought that
Continue.
an underwater lab would be the perfect environment for the cultivation of new superfoods.
Okay. I was just drawing a complete blank as to why underwater lab and Brussels sprouts were associated.
Dr. Tully was interested
He's
in the
lab.
medicinal properties of fungus and molds at miniature scale. We were hoping for a breakthrough by engineering a new type of fungus. Unfortunately, the experiment did not work quite the way Dr. Tully was hoping.
So he's the one who created the weird infection that could probably wipe out entire ecosystems if it got widespread.
Our fungus ended up spreading rapidly and infected the nearby insect life.
You know, you should probably destroy that.
If you are headed that direction, I would recommend bringing a gas mask. And watch out for the infected.
Mm-hmm, thanks.
The Black Ant Lab is located underground near the sandbox.
Oh, good.
This remote location was chosen by Dr. Tully to do experiments with the newly discovered raw science particle, which has the occasional tendency to explode.
I've been handling that with my bare hands. Should I be worried?
Alas, a horde of black ants took over the lab and made a huge mess of the place.
Alright, I'm guessing black ants are really bad
You
for
can
fighting.
find the entrance in the stinky pile of garbage. Alternatively, if you have the right gear, there is a second entrance in the sandbox.
Okay.
If you see black ants, follow them, and they will lead you back to their anthill.
I think by right gear you mean if I have a black ant suit so I can blend in with them? Maybe?
How can I help you today?
That's my guess.
Performing diagnostic.
Alright. Well, that's cool. Big progress. Check our map. Yep, pond. Oh, a normal chip. Missing Burgle chip. Super tech chip. Missing Burgle chip. Missing Burgle chip. Super tech chip. Super tech chip. I love that they have this green area showing the infection radius and how it's in a perfect circle and somehow hasn't spread beyond that. Alright, looks like we did a pretty good job over here, though I know there's things we missed. And then, yeah, that there. That's still leaving empty space, empty space, empty space. A couple basic chips. Wait, what is this one? Yeah, missing Burgle chip. Just a couple basic chips, but a whole lot of empty space here, which I'm guessing is going to be important in some way at some point in time. Alright, let's... The duper machine. Updating firmware. So, firmware, processing, available raw science. So I could use this to duplicate items. That's cool. Cost to duplicate 500 for a canteen. Huh. Plus canteen, that is. Alright, it varies from item to item. I can even duplicate food items.
When you can do it the Roby's way, put your cares away and have an exponentially great day.
Alright, I'll have to consider what that might be helpful for. I feel like this would be more helpful in multiplayer, actually. If I was playing with other people. And, like, say I made some good armor. Then I could, if I didn't want to just had to go get tough resources for them, I could make the other people some armor with that. Let's see what else we have here. Zip lines now are an option of learning. Ladders. That seems important. Should probably learn that one. Daredevil. Moisten up those brittle little bones. Unlock the mutation for limber, spongy limbs to reduce fall damage. Alright. Cookbook for the Hedge. None of that seems... Well, the lavagna I could probably make, but... Well-fed meal, critical hit... Yeah, critical hit chance. Alright, so different meals give different bonuses. An upgrade for the scab scanner module allows you to detect other nearby scabs that are not currently attached to a human host. Or science. Nearby raw science. I feel like this might be more useful. But, nah, right now, yeah, okay, yeah, no, let's get this. Hopefully that'll help us finding raw science, which will then help us to unlock more things. Still don't know how to get in here. It's just an item I've overlooked or what? Oh, hey.
One success after another! I have returned Burgle to his original size! It appears that my new raw science containment field is working at 99% effectiveness.
98.5%.
Right, Burgle, right. However, as Burgle indicates, there is some minor, insignificant raw science leakage. A note for another time.
Noted.
But I see no reason to put off a human trial. I believe there should be no issues. But audentes fortuna juvat. I am ready to prove my creation's full potential. End recording. Burgle, I'd like to record some messages for my family in case things do not go as planned.
Alright. Thorns, attack stamina. So thorns probably means like things could take damage for hitting me. Attack stamina. Okay, good. Before I leave, there was a fountain in here. I could get a drink. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Alright. Well, we have a lot of things to work on now. A lot of goals. The hedge is cleared, but I'll probably have to go back there because apparently I need a buttload more berries if I want to have enough berry leather to build most of the things that I want to build. Hi there! Okay, you stay over there and I will go not that way. Oh look, they're not in the nest. Let me grab these resources I wanted to grab earlier. Without murder, trying to grab. Okay, I think we're done.
Let there be light.
Just gonna leave now. Not get mauled by monsters, right?
One long schnoz built for sniffing.
Not that. Also, I find it interesting we can eat acorns and not like get poisoned from that. Because generally, acorns aren't exactly good for you, but apparently at mid-size we can eat them. Seems odd. I mean, there are ways to eat acorn, I believe, but yeah, complications. I think our next goal then, I really want to go for the, hi there. I'll try to take you out. Flying down deep enough, like low enough for me to hit you. Alright, I gotta regain my stamina. Okay, if you have a perfect timed parry for block, it looks like they get knocked out of the air with that.
Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
There we go. Darn mosquitoes. Okay, where's the other one? Mosquito beak, mosquito blood sac. I don't want to know what we do with that. But the mosquito beak is useful. We can make use of that for sure. Nice. I think I need the mosquito beak for some items. Alright. Oh, hi there, wolf spider.
Giant spider!
Oh, yo, for the
Magic birth you!
why can I not avoid you guys? Alright, well, let's just... yeah. Don't want to respawn where I was camped last. I need to change my respawn point. Respawn at field station. That should be the closest. Okay, good. I didn't realize the wolf spiders all camped right in that spot. Thank you for leaving me alone while I dealt with all the mosquitoes.
I thought I lost you.
Sorry, Aphid, I need some more food items that can provide healing. You're on the menu. Hi, little ants. Mosquitoes over there. Don't like that. So I'm gonna have to start diving in and getting supplies from the pond in order to even go after some of the stuff I need. Actually, if I kill some of you, I can get some food items out of you easily enough. Is that? Something strangely shiny over there. Let's take a look. Don't see some sort of device over there. What is that? Looks like there's lots of ways to get air while underwater. That's good. Is that another frisbee? Frisbees, have they lost in this backyard? Is a frisbee. Anything underneath it I should be interested in? Don't see anything. Alright, anyway, I should save, call it a night, and work on some projects to start getting better equipment. But, like, right now I should save, call it a night, and, like, actually call it a night. Need more pieces from you, type of bugs, because I need more boatman fins in order to make some of my better swimming equipment. I think my next goal is to try and get swimming equipment. To also figure out what I need from other areas here. There we go. Yeah, I keep getting distracted. This game is so easy to get distracted in because there's so many things to look at and go, ooh, shiny, pretty, touch. Must look at it more. Try to figure out what resources I can get out of some of this. I have to figure out. There's a number of resources I think I get from somewhere in this pond, and I have to figure out how to get them and where. Because I need a lot more resources. Already got that. Yeah, a lot more resources to get better swimming equipment so I can better explore down in here at all. Hit like, hit subscribe, keep up with the releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Good night. I'm just gonna call it a night here, and yeah. Let me just get to the shore so I can save and hopefully not get eaten by a giant spider while I'm here. Or a mosquito again. That'd be great. Halvo can. There, that'll give me a reference point at least to deal with. Some of the spiders. Anything in here? Ooh, there is a Billy Hog Horror. Okay. Where's this can? Over here? Alright. This is a good spot to save, I think. It should give me a good point to build off of.
Just pretend it's beef jerky.
Yeah. I need to review some stuff, work on things. Wait, I haven't scanned a raw aphid meat? That's weird. Huh. Yeah, I gotta go scan things. I gotta do so many things in this game. But it looks like we're making major progress. But everyone, really, for real this time,